Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, it's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your monthly astrological forecast for February 2022. And just a quick reminder, if you ever want to get a session with me, all you need to do is go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com, or you can simply follow the links in the down bar below. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment even, because you know engagement helps this channel out a lot, and I appreciate it. February is an overwhelmingly positive month for everyone. I've been saying it to all the signs. And I want to mention that that actually means something coming from me, because you know I'm not afraid to share bad news either. But we're going through a beautiful month because there is going to be an opportunity for all of us to get current and even advance a lot of stories or collapse a lot of narratives that have been pervasive this last 5-6 years in such a way where we're able to not only transform the landscape around each of our, personal houses that are getting emphasized here, but even jump into a much higher quality of life that is far superior than a lot of the goals we may have even set for ourselves this last few years. Like, we're exceeding our own expectations. And you're going to find that this, for you, Aquarius, is largely happening in your 12th house and in your first house. Now, that's not all we're talking about this month. There's more going on, but we've got so much emphasis in these houses. I want to start here. So we've got Venus in Capricorn all month, direct, Mars in Capricorn all month, and Mercury in Capricorn, direct from the 3rd through the 14th of the month. This is your 12th house of your past, privacy, hidden zone, things going on behind the scenes, as well as unfinished business or old business. Now with Venus in the 12th house of the past, bringing the energy of favor, popularity, love, and affection, this is an opportunity for a lot of you to be the recipient of a lot of hidden gifts coming through places and people present, as well as people and places past. In fact, with Venus in Capricorn, what we often find, there is this feeling of sort of having something come back to us or boomerang back to us, or something getting rushed to us that we didn't know we were missing out on. With Venus, it could actually be a favor that is being done for us behind the scenes that we don't know about, now being revealed, being realized. Or this could even be something retrieved for us that we thought long forgotten or lost to time. However, with Venus in the 12th house, we're also getting a chance to do some really cool reconnective work across the board, whether this is reconnecting with maybe qualities of life, enterprises that we had, projects that we used to love, or maybe even pastimes that used to bring us a lot of joy, as well as even reconnect with people and reconnect with activities we used to do with those people, which really put us in our best form. Venus is also going to be a time where hidden favors and hidden gifts done for you on and off the job may actually give you an unexpected lift this month when it comes to your own personal prosperity. Mars in your 12th house is going to be bringing that action, energy, passion, the obstacle clearing, driving force to clearing up a lot of old business, old weights, old shadows, or chains or ties that bind us to chapters or the past that ultimately have been maybe limiting us in some way, shape, or form. Maybe speaking for too much of our time, speaking for too much of our resources, or taking up just too much space. This could, of course, apply to all areas of life, as the 12th house can apply to, maybe this is family, maybe this is relationships, maybe this is your health, maybe this is your social life. It doesn't matter. Mars is here alongside Venus to bring in that support. Mars in the 12th house, in fact, is also a wonderful time for a lot of people to clear away things that have been chasing them, things that have followed them through the years or through the months, in order to create a clean break with their own lives, as well as also change systemically situations that have maybe had a bit of a negative legacy, whether this is a negative legacy on the office, your business, your home, maybe even things going back to your family or generations past. But with Mars here and Venus here, you're not going to be going at this alone, because some special backup will also be provided to you during this time, whether these are friends showing up to champion your cause, as Mars often will bring as well, or even the gifts and the boons being blessed upon you through Venus. You are going to be able to handle this no problem. In fact, there are a lot of rewards to be reaped for taking up this cup. Mercury in your 12th house, bringing the energy of communications, haste, speed, and productivity, is offering you a lot of shortcuts this month towards certain goals or certain aspirations, usually relating to either creative projects, your education, certifications, licensure, or maybe even, again, your professional life that you had not necessarily known you could take. Now, these could be openings, these could be secrets, this could be intel that you're given in confidence, or things that you're given out of love, affection, and favor for you, right? Kind of coupling on that Venus in the 12th house energy. But what I like about Mercury here is that we are also getting a chance to get ahead or make up for lost time and get current with ourselves, especially when it comes to circumstances where we may have lost touch with ourselves, or maybe lost touch with a certain goal or a certain ambition due to interference or preoccupation with other things. This is also going to be a time with Mercury in your 12th house where there could also be a chance to open up lines of communication with very important, very influential people from your past that could actually be very helpful and very useful to you in the present day. We also have the sun in your sign all this month. Not all this month, excuse me. That's not accurate at all. I just talked about a lot of stuff that's all this month. We have the sun in Aquarius, which is your sign, through the 18th, the majority of this month. There you go. The majority of this month, bringing attention, enhancement, and support to you. Now, when we have the sun in your sign, there is this extra focus or extra attention being put on lifting up what you want, what is going to be for your journey, your story, your personal path. And what happens with the sun is that you are given power and authority to transform the way things work and apply this however you want to, right? We're talking about systemic shifts still. So whether we are trying to make systemic changes in how we are viewed, how we are treated, how we are seen, on the job, off the job, in the family, in love, in our social lives, it's all applicable. The sun, with bringing attention, enhancement, and support, is also going to be drawing in investments in you that are going to be coming from all kinds of different spaces. People not only throwing their weight behind you, but putting their resources behind you as well, their network behind you, their contacts behind you. And you may be finding that you are getting lifted up on many shoulders the first 3 weeks of this month, and it doesn't mean you have to come down after the 18th. You get to stay if you want to. What I also like about the sun in Aquarius is that it brings this universal healing energy to your life, where if you have been trying to maybe work on healing something that ultimately has been maybe challenged or distanced or maybe frayed, this is a time where you can do that, whether it's something that you're trying to heal about yourself, something that you're trying to heal maybe in a connection, heal a friendship, heal a family relationship, maybe you're trying to heal your own relationship with a path, a project, or a pursuit that you do have a strong attachment to, but you're not comfortable with. This is going to be a time where you can turn all of that around. We also have Mercury entering this part of your chart after the 14th. And with Mercury in your sign, you're getting a chance to speed up developments in all areas of your life that are current and present, right? We did a whole lot of catching up with Mercury in the 12th house. Now it's time to speed things up towards an intended goal. With Mercury, the planet of communications, haste, and speed in your sign, it's time to take a look and see what is sluggish, what is dragging its feet. What is taking way too long to get off the ground? Is it a move? Is it a job shift? Is it a relationship that we want to mature more quickly? Is there something that we want to make more progress with when it comes to maybe an enterprise or a marketing project or education? What do we want to speed up? Because if it's taking too long, or it's going, at a very gentle, kind of meek or timid pace, and it's not meeting its potential, Mercury is going to point that out and help to remedy and rectify the situation. The same thing can also go for all kinds of different transactions and negotiations that maybe have been waiting in the wings. After the 18th, we have the sun moving into Pisces, into your second house of earned income, employment, your values, and your valuables. And you're going to find that you are getting a great deal of new value when it comes to what you are providing to the world through your workforce. Now, whether this is something that's going on the job, or this is something that is coming through your network, of course, this, is going to be on an Aquarius to Aquarius basis. But with the sun in your second house, you're going to find that what you are bringing to work is suddenly worth more to everybody. And this may even be something that you notice is going on in your neighborhood, in your region, or in your field, in your industry. You are where the action is. You are where the trend is. You are where the wind is blowing. And you're going to find that this could actually transform a lot of the benefits, a lot of the compensation, and a lot of the hours that you work. This can also be a great time for a lot of you to make those adjustments yourselves through negotiations that are well supported by that point in time. And for those of you looking to find new work, this is also going to create more competitive opportunities for you to entertain, not just this month, but also well into March. Now, we do have a special event going on this month as well. We've got Jupiter, the planet of expansion, wealth, luck, novelty, and abundance in Pisces, in that second house of earned income, employment, and values, forming a very supportive sextile to Uranus, the planet of innovation, revelation, experimentation, and spontaneity, in your fourth house of home, family, roots, the domicile, home economics, and home-based business operations, Taurus. Now, whenever a planet sextiles another, that's when one planet reaches up out of the house it's in to lift up a planet in another house of our chart. And so what's happening is we have Jupiter reaching over and lifting up Uranus. With this occurring, there is going to be an opportunity for a big break that everyone is getting this. Everyone is getting a beautiful opportunity this month. But what's happening for you is that a major transformation in either your work life or your income stream, or maybe something that's going on with a partner, something going on in the family, something going on just with just all of your income in general, is allowing you to make a huge transformation with your living situation. It's giving you an opportunity to make not only a big push to maybe relocate, or maybe even build or renovate. There's something transforming around setting up a new legacy or a new sense of kingdom for yourself on the home front, and also something that is going to leave a very positive mark on everybody who shares that home now and into the future, or shares that family now and into the future. Now, this, of course, is exact on the 17th, but this is an aspect made by two big, slow-moving planets, Jupiter and Uranus. And so we're actually going to feel this aspect between the 12th and the 22nd. It's more of a window period. Now, I do want to stress that astrology doesn't just, have something begin and end all in one window period, right? It's not all the whole story start to finish in this window period. No. But the seeds are planted. The ball gets rolling during this time. And this big breakthrough, this big sextile opportunity, is also giving you a chance to even set up maybe even a whole new legacy as it relates to where you plant your roots or what you do for your family, right? It's kind of got this combination of a big break that really sets up not just you, but everyone in your space and future generations, right? It's a very, very strong ripple effect, no matter how big or how small in the beginning, a whole new trend. It's like taking the apple off the family tree and planting it on a farm that we gave ourselves 10 miles down the road. It's a really, really cool aspect for you guys to play with here. And whatever occurs, it's going to require a bit of bravery, though, because with Uranus, right, fortune favors the brave. When it comes to your lunations of the month, so now we're talking about the new moon and the full moon. We always wrap up talking about the new moon and full moon. We've got a new moon in your sign on the 1st of the month. And so this opens up a 2-week window period between the 1st and the 15th for a new cycle, a new beginning, and a fresh start to occur. When we have a new moon in our sign, it's our wild card blessing once a year birthday new moon, right? It's a wish maker, wish granter. And so this is one of those opportunities for us to remember that we take agency with astrology. What do you want to get started that you wish to have begin in terms of its manifestation or its substantiation by the time we get to August? What wish do you want to make that you know will be granted by August? And really go to work with this, right? We want to make sure that we are writing it down during this 2-week period. We want to, of course, put ourselves out there, whether it's filing those applications, really working on it, cast some spells, go into ceremony, go crazy with it. Because with a new moon in the 1st house, what happens is whatever we really put out there, whatever we put the work in for, is going to substantiate within 6 months. Typically, it actually takes a lot less time than that. It actually takes only a couple of months. Are you looking for a new job? Are you looking to maybe get into a new relationship? Are you looking for a new home? Are you looking to go back to school? Are you looking to travel? What is a gift you wish to wish for and give yourself that will be granted? That is what you want to pay attention to, Aquarius, with this new moon. We also have a full moon this month on the 16th in Leo. This is your 7th house of partnerships, closest one-on-one connections. This is your boyfriend, girlfriend, BFF, business partner, husband, wife, roommate, all the people you have your closest one-on-one engagements with. And a full moon, of course, also has a 2-week window period, which runs from the 16th of the month through the end, all the way up to March 2nd. And this is all about culminations, transitions, and endings. Now, a full moon in the 7th house can indicate that during the second half of this month, a lot of you Aquarius people are redefining a lot of your closest alliances, a lot of your committed relationships across the board. The full moon could indicate that we may be breaking from a path or breaking from a road that we've been on in one of these close connections, whether it's a business collaboration or a romantic partnership or a marriage, or maybe something we've got going on with a best friend, or again, a roommate situation. This is one of those things where we all start orienting towards a completely new goal. Now, this could be, again, a full moon that transitions the status of a lot of these relationships, right? Whether we are referring to each other differently, maybe becoming more official or putting a different type of label on the relationship, but we are also ending a journey that we have been on together because we are starting a completely new journey with this full moon. So a lot of wrapping up is going on in the end of this month of a lot of excursions we've been on in these partnerships or in these connections in recent years. This is, however, also going to be a time for those of you looking for new partnerships, whether they're business alliances or you're looking for a new romantic partner, where we will also see the end of a period of looking, right? The journey of seeking a partnership. Also, well, we culminate that with the arrival of a partnership opportunity, whatever partnership opportunity we are seeking. So that is going to be something a lot of people should be looking forward to as well. And that's what I've got for you, Aquarius. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And of course, if you ever want to get a session with me, go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.